Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. It is Tuesday night, and we are live and in effect as I report to you from behind this plastic microphonic device. Yes, indeed, here we are. We are working our way through here and getting down to the nitty-gritty here. A little bit late starting, but hey, that's all right. We're working our way through it. Let's see here what we've got. A lot of good discussion. We are expecting some scammers to call, and so we're going to be alert and ready for that kind of action that will be occurring in due course. But before we get there, let's see who is here amongst us tonight. As we get started here, we've got a decent crowd, or the normal crowd, decent, good people here. I'm going to predict the global warmer is first with the first slurp. Thank you. Good to see you, global warmer. Slurp away. Here we go. For you there. There you go. Nice. And let's see here. What else do we have? We got JM Unleashed. Good to see JM Unleashed. Good to see you, sir. He's got a cool project coming. Y'all should check that out. It's coming up sometime here soon. And check out his community tab. We've got the Silver Wolverine. Gerard Draper is here. Constitutional Stacker is here. Lunch break tonight. Extra long shift today. Working hard. Yes, indeed. All right. Let's see here. Maine lost the video. Oh, man. Lost by 1 vote. That sucks. Oh, man. Yes, indeed. For those of you who don't know, Silver Wolverine did a video about the Maine apparently getting rid of sales tax for gold and silver, but they lost the vote. And I've been keeping up with those kind of activities, too. Hold on. One freaking piece of cinnamon gets caught in my throat and goes crazy. All right. Let's see here. Okay. Let's see. Very good. All right. And where are we at here? Just a second. Get my voice back. I'm going away here, folks. All right. Here we go. Now let's get back. Been a long day. Long day. I'm working hard, too. Let's see here. Yes, indeed. And let's get to these comments. And we're going to get back here. Boy, a lot of comments to catch up on here. A lot of comments. Okay, which is a good thing. I like it when people comment. It does help the algorithm and get the discussion flowing. So I'm a little behind here. Just bear with me as we get down to the bottom of this. We're going to get there. We're going to get there, folks. I promise you. Some scammers are supposed to be calling me, too. In fact, I think maybe one did while I was trying to get my coffee. Darn throat. Okay. There we go. Let's just get to start somewhere. I love the libs. The Libertads are great, Silver Beach Bomb. You're right. They are beautiful pieces. Ghosts in Plain Sight. Sal, simply put, if you didn't like it, didn't love it, it wouldn't be gone for something else. It's a beautiful piece. That's right. And that's just it. Money can be wasted. Or, you know what? Even if it's not wasted, you may not have anything physically to show for some of the money you spend. But it will, it can have a good memory. Memories are great. So in other words, a great vacation. And there's some good memories, and you kind of rekindle relationships and stuff like that. Those things are priceless. But you want your financial future to be set up as well, and that's why gold and silver are important. Even if you lose a couple of bucks on silver, it's okay, because you still have some of that money backed off of the spot price or based off the price that it is now. I'm having a hard time today, folks. I'm sorry. I got to gargle. You're going to hear me gargle, and it's going to be great. Listen to this gargle. That should pull in thousands of viewers, by the way. That gargle. Boy, that's frustrating when my throat doesn't cooperate. All right, here we go. All right, Mr. Mind Gaming says, now I know what euphoria in the river dried up. It's world leaders that suck the water to see mountain of gold. Yes, well, hey, Turkey dominates gold. Well, you should see my video about what's going on in California. It's called The Flood Gold Rush. Check that video out, Mr. Mind Gaming. Why your comment is quite apropos for today. All right, and addicted to minis and loving it. You made $8 to $10 adjusted for inflation. Very good. I need to see because I don't remember exactly when I purchased this, but If I made $8 to $10, that's great. It just depends on when I bought it, but that's good. All right. 6 to 5 says, I've looked from time to time, but still have yet to actually find the numbers published anywhere. Did we ever find out the mintage numbers for the 2022 Libertads? I don't know. I don't keep up with that stuff. My guess is probably a couple of 100,000, maybe, perhaps. And so I don't know. It's hard to say. But the Libertads mintages are always low compared to most of the other bullion coins out there, rather. No IQ is here. Good to see you. Yes, and yes, welcome back to JM Bullion. Good to see you. All right. Thank you. Gerald Draper, thumbs up on the gargle. All right, I feel better now with the gargle. Jay Bird, APMEX has silver ons at $59 each. Wow, crazy. And LCS has 61 each form. That's crazy. Algorithms, that's right. Algorithms, Copper Bones will take them. The algorithms or Salgorithms, either one. David G, 750 in 1985 is worth $21.14 today. I think it meant $21.14, but that was in 1985. What about 750 in 1998, 99, or 2000 when I bought this? Nick is here with the first super chat of the day. Thank you so much, Nick. I appreciate that. Very kind of you, sir. All right. We'll couple that with some others if they come along with some push-ups. Thank you. Bosnian Stacker, very good video. And Beer Time, thumbs up. Thank you, brother. All right. Yes, indeed. And Constitutional Stacker says, how dare you say my silver will only be worth $750? Oh, well, I should probably watch the video before I make an assumption. Honestly, though, I wish silver would hit $750 again, then I could buy it. Well, you illustrate a very good point, Constitutional Stacker, because I get comments a lot on this channel that people don't even watch the video and they just read the title and they say, well, you should have made your title more, to explain what it is. But, there's not enough characters to really do that. You got to have some basis and you got to draw people in. So, yes, indeed. But we did talk about 750 silver. And Constitutional is great. We love Constitutional Stacker. Great channel, by the way, you guys should check out. Nick bought another 1 ounce 2020 Gold Buffalo and 1 American Eagle. He is bad with saving money, so I thought it would be a good savings for him. Thoughts? Bought my brother. Yeah, that is definitely good. Good job buying that for your brother. I think that's wise. Yes, indeed. All right, Constitutional Stacker says here, that really is a beautiful design. Since it's only worth $7.50, Uncle Sal, I've give you $8 plus shipping for it. You're not gonna fall for that, are you? No, no, sir. No, and actually, yeah, it's crazy. I guess some of these 85s, and 85 was a very common year for the old school Libertads, and they're selling for quite a bit of a premium now, apparently. I've seen Rocky Superstar is here. Good to see you. Oh, yeah, very good. And let's march on through the next comment here. Bosnian Stacker says here, let's get over here to make this happen. I gotta pull this up this way. Oops. Where is this? There we go. Okay. Fed is both corrupt and unconstitutional. It is inflating currency today at nearly Weimar or Zimbabwe level, a practice that threatens to put us in an inflationary depression where $100 bills are worthless. What most people don't realize is that the Fed, created by the Morgans and Rockefellers at a private club off the coast of Georgia, is actually working against their own personal interests. It's so messed up, not even God can fix it. That's crazy. Well, I wouldn't go that far. God can fix anything, but it literally would take a miracle at this point. But nonetheless, the reason why it is near Weimar and Zimbabwe level is because we can get away with it because a lot of that money is around the world. 60% of transactions in Forex reserves or foreign exchange reserves are in dollars. That's right. That's very good. All right. There you go. Up $9. Thank you, Constitutional Stacker. All right. Up in the ante on it. Thank you, brother. Good to see you, AKA 47. Glad you're here. D-Song says, I'm going to haunt whoever robs my tomb full of silver and gold. Scratch that, I'm going to haunt their wife. Don't rob people's rich tombs. That's right. Do not do it. All right, exactly. I picked up a silver trident today. Fire, I tell you, nice. Yeah, those tridents are pretty nice from Barbados. Beautiful pieces indeed. We're expecting a call. We were expecting a call at 6:10, and I don't know. We might try to call some of the. I hadn't had these people patched in twice. I'm gonna try to call one of these people back here and see if they answer. Wherever you go, there you are. That's good. All right. Keep sharing all information. Is something to consider. Thank you. Hello?
Hey, who's it?
Yes. This is Richard. How you doing?
Richard, hey, this is Anton over at Tip Top. Doing good. How about you?
Tips off. Was it tips off or what? How do you say that?
It's Tip Top. It's T-I-P-T-O-P. What's the name of the business?
Tip top. Tip top. Tip top. Like tip top or tip top? Well, he's hanging up on me, son of a mother. Let's go. That's not good. We got to find out what's going on here. Take care, Constitutional Stacker.
4.
Hello? 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 Try to call him back again while we wait for other scammers to call. Let's make it happen.
H4.
H4, okay. He's not going to play along. Let's try to get there's another one that called, and I patched these two people together before this stream. One of the reasons why I was late, and it was hilarious. Hello?
Yes, this is George. What's going on, my man?
I just chilling like Bob Dylan. What's happening, George?
Not much, man. I'm over here trying to keep my head above my shoulders, right? From all the work we got going on.
That's right. Nice, nice. It's not because you're under threat from Islamic terrorism then, right?
No. I mean, come on. You know, we got to get Sleepy Joe out of the way. But for now, I don't think, Chernobyl Part 2 is happening anytime soon. So I take the New York subway ready to defend myself, but knowing that, thankfully the country's not up in flames yet. Hopefully there's still time to fix things, to course correct.
We need more George Neelys in the world, don't we?
Let's hope so. But talk to me, brother. What's going on?
Well, I'd like to get some fundage for the old business over here. Can you help a brother out? Is that a possible? Easy peasy Japanesey?
Let's do it. Let's get it done. Have you sent any brokers the last 3 months an app or no?
I've not sent any apps, and I've not sent any naps. No apps and no naps. Now, there is a guy. Good.
All right. So talk to me. What exactly could I do for you then?
Well, if I could get some money for this initiative I'm trying to start, you're going to love what we're going to be doing with this money. It's going to really make everybody happy who gets this product. I really believe in it. In fact, you'll want to get on board with this thing.
Sure.
Lickety split it as well if you're interested in it. Yeah. What it is a special kind of deodorant. And what it is, deodorant has aluminum in it. Aluminum is not very good for the body. It can cause things like Alzheimer's and memory lapses, dementia, that type of thing.
Sure.
Aluminum, dun 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 dun. Aluminum, dun 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 dun. Aluminum, dun 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 dun. So what this is, we're going to do it with a different thing. We're going to use silver instead of aluminum.
Okay. Buddy, I love the pitch. I love where you're coming with the vision. Talk to me numbers. How much are you looking for?
Yeah, well, I haven't even finished the pitch yet because that's the beginning. So here it is. This deodorant is going to have the coagulating material in it that provides 27-hour relief from odors and perspiration. It is
the vision.
Yeah, the vision and so it's not a vision. It's an olfactory thing. In other words, you're going to smell it.
You ever seen Shark Tank? You know Mr. Wonderful?
I've never seen. I know a friend who has a tank full of sharks and other kind of fish.
They call me the Cuban Mr. Wonderful. I hate to be rude, but I love you. I think I want to do business with you.
All
but
right.
We gotta talk numbers, right? I got investors, right? They don't want to hear the vision. They don't want to hear silver instead of aluminum. They want to hear the following answers to these questions.
All right.
How long have you been in business?
14 long years. Yep. 14 years.
God bless. You're doing something right. That's good.
That's what she said.
We look at cash flow. So I know you said you don't want to send an app. Why don't you want to send an application?
I didn't say I didn't want to send an app. I said that I haven't sent an app and that there's a guy in Michigan who has taken a nap.
Forget that Yahoo in Michigan. He's napping. Guess what? I'm working right now. So
But
look,
he's
I
but
won't.
he's not just any Yahoo in Michigan. It's Silver Wolverine. And sing it with me. Can you sing it with me? We all live in a Silver Wolverine.
What are you
Silver
doing right
Wolverine.
now? What are you doing? Are
I'm
you working
talking
right now?
I'm talking to you on the phone, and I'm trying to finish this song. I've written this lyrics. It took me a long time.
Buddy,
Yeah.
I'm working in the middle of Wall Street. We're freaking doing deals. I want to get a deal done.
How close
all right?
are you? How close are you to the bull statue down there? To the bull statue?
I'm literally, yeah. I'm right as soon as you get out of the elevator. I'm literally right on the corner.
Now, can you do me this? Can you do me this solid? I want you to go down the elevator on your cell phone and go knock on that thing and let me hear it ring. Let's call that son biscuit back. He's in Jersey. By the way, thank you, AK, for the super chat. I only buy gold. I cannot bring myself to buy silver because of ridiculous premiums. Is there anything you can say for me to change my mind? Yes, hold that thought, AK. We're going to get to that. We're going to try to get this scammer back on real quick and annoy them crap out of them first, and then I'll answer your query. Yes, indeed.
Hello, you've reached the voicemail box of George Sargentin. Unfortunately, I'm unavailable to come to the phone right now, but if you do provide a detailed voice message or preferably a text message, I will make sure to get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you and have a great day.
At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Is this George Sir Jetson? Yes, George Sir Jetson. I'm calling. We got disconnected. It must have been a glitch in the matrix, because I know you wouldn't have hung up on me. I know you're not that rude. But I wanted to tell you what I was going to tell you about this deodorant thing. It's going to be a great thing. Let's get these numbers going. Let's make this thing happen. So have your machine call my machine. Let's do the lunch thing later. And I still want you to call me from your cell phone and knock on the little statue of the bull. I want to hear it ring. It's a bronze statue. It should have a nice solid ring to it. That's metal. I love metal. You understand that, George? Okay? All right, we'll make it happen. Let's make America great again with this new deodorant. It's going to be awesome. So give me a call back. All right? Thank you, sir. All right. Now, okay, let me answer the question. This is a good one from AK. There are kinds of silver that you can buy. I can understand buying gold. I think it's a good idea to shift focus more into gold, but there are still some deals out there for silver. You can buy kilo bars typically. What I would do is I would go to findbullionprices.com and look for various different options, and whether it be privately issued or generic silver rounds, various different sizes, or bars, and you can find them for lower premiums. In fact, I saw something from Monument Metals the other day for silver for $1.99 per ounce over spot. You're probably not going to find much better deals than that. And you may say, well, that's still worse than gold. However, I will say this, that silver premiums have always been worse than gold, just because of the nature of what gold is compared to silver. So, but I would not dissuade you from buying silver, but I am with you. I typically am buying more gold than silver, and the motivating factor is the premiums and storage space as well. But I hope that answers your question, and I think it really just depends on your situation, your personal situation, as to how much gold or silver you have in your stack. If you feel you're very heavy on silver and you're light on gold, then hey, go all in on gold for a while. But if you are just worried about the premiums and you don't have a whole lot of silver, or your personal gold to silver ratio is heavy on gold, then there's that. So to have that consideration as well. So very, very good. I hope that answered your question. Thank you so much. And let's see here. That's New Zealand, $5.50 plus. So we'll do 6 push-ups. We'll do 6 push-ups. And by the way, good to see you guys. Liquid Electrum is here as well. We've got Tucson Bubba joining us. Hello, Tucson Bubba. Good to see you. Let's do 6 good push-ups here. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We got them done. There we go. Thank you, guys. For those of you who are new joining us here, every dollar donated via Super Chat is a push-up. I do 1 push-up for every dollar. donated. And for every dollar donated via PayPal, friends and family, it is 2. Yes, indeed. Unintelligent liquid silver, not the kind in a pot and sold in a pot. I'll always remember. Thanks, Sal. All right, very good. Yes, and have a little bit of fun with this one. Thank you, brother. Glad you enjoyed that. That's right. That's right. I am also on gold almost 100%. All right, very good. Yeah, so, yeah, sometimes flamboyant price is a little bit outdated from time to time. That's true. You're right, Silver Wolverine. And I bet you it's a lot to keep that website going, by the way, is my guess. All right, the numismatist chimes in on this, says the following. I've lived through those times and accumulated quite a sizable chunk of my collection at those prices, and even less, actually. Problem is, no one is going to sell at those prices. Yeah. Yep, I tell you. That's right. Yep, they won't sell. Yeah, no one. We wouldn't want to sell at those low prices, by the way, the numismatist. That's not a problem. We don't want to sell, and we're not going to. We want to sell at higher prices than the 750. That's for sure. India's cool and thumbs up. Thank you, Botsy and Stacker. What India did with gold, shocking video I did a while ago. Good to see THS is here. Good to see you. Tiki Man is here. Hello, Tiki Man. Size 9 says, lesson, should have bought more. There you go. Yes, that's right. Good lesson there. Wow, what a beauty. Love the channel. Thank you, Scott H. I appreciate that, sir. Very much appreciate that. John Bannon says, pretty good. That was a deal. I bet you did make money on that. I will have to convert that and then into Canadian dollars. And I will. Curious. Very good. All right. Thank you. And I wish I could give you an exact time when I bought it. But I'll have to look through macro trends and see when it was the last time it was at about $6 or $7 an ounce. Helen Dobb. Hi, I bought a Silver Eagle from the mint at $7.50. I'm still stacking. Just got 3 Canadian 1.14 maples for $30. Nice. Well, there is no such thing as a 1.14 ounce maple leaf for $30. Maybe it's a typo you put there, but they only make them an ounce and maybe ounce and a half for maples. Yeah. Liquid Electrum, I kind of talked a little bit about the debt ceiling in this afternoon's video. That June 1st deadline is really a misnomer. That's a soft deadline for part of it. They can move money around to make that work. It's not the emergency. It's really kind of a manufactured crisis at this point, honestly. Ontario 100, but I think that's why they probably would raise it last minute, because they know that they can do it, because it is shady how they move these numbers around and do things. All right. Okay. Let's see here. And AKA Gold Bear with some algorithmic emoticons and gold medallions there. Thank you, AKA Gold Bear. Pawpaw Strategy says, your vids are always food for thought. Thanks for your time and research. Thank you, Pawpaw Strategy. I appreciate it. Very kind of you to say, and I appreciate you taking the time to watch. My videos lately have been kind of mixed as far as views and getting out there. The algorithm has been, it goes in cycles for me. I've had to dig and claw and to try to get views on the videos. Other channels, they just, man, it just blows up. They post a video and it just goes crazy. Very rarely does that happen on this channel. Zeke the Great says the Libertads are $40 to $45 to $50 today. The older Libertads are going up even faster. You got a smoking deal, man. Thank you. I have a full tube of them in original wrapper, too. And I wonder what that would be going for. That's crazy. World Money Wins is here. Snakebite is here. Good to see you. And Ruby's 200 is here as well. Is Rocky Superstar still with us? Thank you, thank you. Glad you guys are here with me tonight. Salgorithm, says Michael Carter. All right, it's funny how people spell the interpretation of salgorithm. John Bethia says, Sal, look at it this way. If it's money saved, money that would have been spent on a wild female. Exactly right. That's very, very true. Okay, here comes a call. Let's see. Hello?
Hi, Jim.
Yes?
Hi, Jim. It's Anna.
Anna!
How are you, my dear?
You called me. You remembered me. How you doing, Anna?
I'm I'm doing well, and of course I remembered you. I want to help you, and I'm sorry I'm a little late. I was on another
No.
call.
Oh, that's okay. I tell you what. I mean, now be honest with me, Anna. Are you calling me because you like me for me, or is it my ankles that you're really?
It's,
Is it?
it's your ankles,
It's
Jim.
my
Don't
ankles.
worry.
Okay. All right. All right. Hey, at least you're honest. At least you're honest. Okay.
I've never seen ankles like that.
That's right. Yes, indeed. I've got the ankles. That's right. Exactly. Now you are at a position and a point and in a place where you can actually sing full throttle for us, right?
Oh no, I can't. I'm so sorry. I
Oh,
can't.
man, dang it. I was hoping at this time that maybe you might be in a more private place where you can just kind of belt it out, That would be awesome.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I wish I could.
That's all right. That's okay. That's okay. Yes, indeed. So, how was life? How did you have a good weekend? Let's get. You know what? They say that this is small talk, but you know what? This is bigger than small talk. You and I are connecting on a personal level. We're
Yes.
developing interpersonal relationship. We're getting to know each other. This is good stuff. I like it.
Oh, well, good, good. So do I. Weekend was good. Very busy. I work on the weekends as well.
Oh,
So,
okay. Same type
yeah.
of job, or do you do the same thing on the weekends, or
Oh,
another
no.
job? Okay.
No. Same. I reach out and speak with companies that are needing to get their ERC filed, and I help. Which is why what connected us initially.
Right.
So yeah, it's been a very busy few days. Gosh, very actually longer than that. It seems like everyone now is familiar with the ERC, and the floodgates have opened.
You know me, I'm
So
down with ERC. Yep.
there you go. Everybody is now. so
Right.
so
Because
I'm
this
kind of
thing's gonna
working.
run out soon, isn't it?
It's gonna run out. I don't know when. Honestly, I'm more concerned with Congress. I mean, there is the floodgates that really have been open, and now
Right.
we're seeing commercials and stuff. I mean, you've got was it Kevin O'Leary, Mr. Wonderful, talking
Oh,
about the
oh,
ERC.
that's Mr. Wonderful. That's right. Actually, JM told me
Yeah,
about that. Okay, somebody just mentioned
yeah,
Mr. Wonderful. I was on the phone with just before you. So yeah, Mr. Wonderful's talking about it. That's right.
yeah. So I mean, the
Is Wait
floodgates
a
really
second?
have
Isn't
opened,
he married to Debbie Downer?
possibly.
Okay. All right. All right. Very good. All right.
Anyway, but yeah, so it's gonna go quickly. But I'm very concerned also that Congress is going to reallocate funds because they're talking about bailing out the banks that failed, that collapsed,
Yeah.
which I personally think is a terrible idea.
Well, why?
But
Why can't we just
uh,
keep printing money? Like, I mean, hey, they can just give us. Why they should just give us all checks and just keep printing money? Give workers and give us for each of these employees. Just keep printing money. Why not?
sure,
That's not
yes,
going to
I
be
know
any
it's
problem, right?
right, fiat money, absolutely. That's what we've been having. We've had since I think the 70s. So yeah, it's just terrible. So there's certainly a concern. If they reallocate those funds, there's going to be nothing left, and even for those that qualified, there may not be any money for them. So it's really quite sad, and I'm trying to get to everybody as quickly as I can, get everything submitted for them.
Of course, they can just
Just
take it out of Social Security. We don't need that.
oh yeah, sure, sure. Like they haven't gone to that, pocket.
Yeah, but Al Gore said we're going to put a lockbox on the Social Security. So
Sure, yeah, I know. He also said he invented the internet.
that's right. Exactly. That's right.
Yeah, yeah, and he said we would be in a frozen tundra.
Right. Right. Right.
So yeah, I can't really bank on anything he says. But yeah, so it's just craziness. So as you can imagine, it's a very busy business right now. So I spend my days from 8:30, 9 a.m. until sometimes 9 p.m. at night, just depending on what part of the country I'm speaking to. I even have clients out in Hawaii. So,
Wow.
and when we're leaving, they're coming into the office. So it's like, oh gosh.
Man.
So a lot of long hours, a lot of talking, and there's days where I'm like, I don't even know what my name is right now.
Right.
So,
It's Anna. I
yeah,
remembered. It's Anna.
thank you. If I forget, I'm going to call you back and be like, all right, Jim, what is it?
Right. I think so.
So, all right, Mr. Ankles.
That's right. Exactly.
Right. So yeah, so it does definitely keep us busy. As a matter of fact, and I was looking at your submission, by the way.
Hmm.
Yeah, so I know you submitted this a week ago.
Right.
And I know we've had a hard time kind of getting together and talking about this. But you said
Just
you
my
had
luck.
30.
Go
It's
ahead.
okay. Well, that's why I keep calling you. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to harass you, but for the right reason. You're going to
Yes.
love me for harassing you.
All right.
So, I looked here and it says you have 37 employees in 2020 and 37 employees in 2021. I'm
Right.
assuming those were full-time W-2 employees.
Oh yeah, they're full time, and oh yeah, so yeah, that's exactly right. These people, they worked hard and they were affected and all that jazz. And we played a lot of jazz as well at the workplace, and I think that had a psychological impact on them as well when they should have been listening to heavy metal. But that's okay.
That's right, Mr. Metallica or Megadeth or.
Yeah, keep on going, keep on going. I like where this is going.
Yeah. No, like I said, I'm not a heavy metal girl, but I'm familiar with some of them. They're out there. The Slayer's another one, I think.
Yeah, that you got it, you got it. That's right, that's right.
Yeah.
Now you're into the what kind of music are more you into? You're into the blues,
I'm more R&B.
R&B,
I love classic rock. I love classic rock. I like ballads. It just depends. It depends on mood.
Right, very
honestly.
Good. Yeah.
So I like a little bit of pop. It kind of depends. I'm really not too big on the bubblegum pop.
Right.
It's just too young for me. But I can appreciate good music.
Right. Very good. Alanis Morissette. I know you mentioned Alanis Morissette. You sang some Alanis Morissette the other day.
I did. You remembered?
Yeah.
Yes. And Janis Joplin. I love
Janis Joplin. There you go. Yeah.
Amazing. But going back, from was it BTO, Bachman Turner Overdrive?
Oh yeah.
There you go. Just all kinds. Deep Purple, Cream.
Oh yeah.
Really, Doobie Brothers, Three Dog Night.
Nice.
Just such a
joy to the world.
There you go.
Oh yes.
All the boys and girls.
Yeah, there you got it. You're singing it for us now. There you go. Nice.
I just can't belt.
So this ERC money is money free from the government.
Well, it's your money, actually, Jim.
Well, all tax money is my money, right?
Pretty much, right?
Yeah.
Right? I mean, we don't normally get to say what they're doing with it.
Exactly, that's right. All of it's going to Ukraine, billions of dollars going to Ukraine, and yet we can't take care of things here. We gotta. Yeah, it's just crazy. So yeah.
It's insane. It's just terrible.
Do you know how much money has been essentially, with this whole COVID money they spent? So much of it has been abused, and they've not recovered any of that money, but yet they want to give out more. Yep. And we got these checks. We got these checks in the mail, and those checks actually cost us money. And unless you bought gold and silver with those checks, you basically got a tax increase with this. Mm-hmm. And now this ERC stuff, they want to give out more, and so it's just crazy. In my mind.
They want to raise the debt ceiling. It's like, I thought to somebody said it's like, you have a child that's got a credit card and they keep overspending. And instead of cutting them off, you just keep increasing their limit. It's like, no, you're just rewarding bad behavior.
Exactly.
Stop the madness.
So wouldn't the ERC be rewarding bad behavior?
No, here's why. It is equivalent to standard tax return, let's say, for an individual tax return. We pay into those taxes. At the end of the year, when an individual goes and files their taxes, they file all the paperwork, do everything they need to do, and then they get determined what is coming back to them, if anything. Typically, there's something, and of course, there's credits, and if you have kids, and on and on and on. So it's basically the same thing. This is a refund of payroll taxes and health care that you spent in 2020 and 2021. So it's equivalent. It's just they don't typically do this for businesses. That's why it's part of this special program. This is an opportunity for you to get some of your money back for your business, and then, of course, be able to infuse your business with that.
Right.
That's the whole idea.
Yeah.
So, and it is your money. So, I mean, if it was something like, the government's just, if you were, if you're hurting, then we'll give you a handout. I'm not big on handouts at all. I think that actually hurts people more than helps them.
Right.
I'm a big believer in teach man to fish, and he'll feed himself for the rest of his life. Give him a fish, and he's got to wait for the next one. So I've always been a big proponent of that. But with this, again, it's your money, and it's the same as an individual return. And I don't think I've ever met a single person that has filed for their taxes and been told they're getting money back, and they said, no, you know what, it's okay, you keep it. I don't know a single person.
Right,
and honestly,
right.
I would think they were insane. I would absolutely think you're insane.
Right. Yep. Yep.
So really, it's not a handout, not at all, and it's not rewarding bad behavior. If they are to bail out the banks, I think that would be rewarding bad behavior, because those banks clearly mismanaged.
Right.
They're very careless, and and it's terrible. And we all saw this happen in, what was it, 2008?
Right. Yeah. That's right.
With the car, the auto. Yeah, it was just terrible.
Anna, you're a smart cookie, and I don't mean to compare you to a cookie, but I like cookies, and especially the chocolate chip. You know what they need? Yep. They need a chocolate chip oatmeal cookie. I have not seen one of those. I think those are the nicest cookies. So I'm going to compare you to a chocolate chip oatmeal cookie, which that might be the next business idea I might have, and I think that would be wonderful. We can start a business with a chocolate chip oatmeal cookie. So there's the bottom line, is that I get literally dozens of these calls a week, and from the ERC, and I kind of know a little bit of how they work, and the company, your company gets a cut from that, right? Mm-hmm. But you think about, if I'm owed money from the tax or my business, which, by the way, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret here in a minute here, Anna, because you're cool. But if I have a tax return and the money's owed to me from the IRS, right? How many people are going to be calling me? Hey, you're owed money from the IRS. Let us help you get it. You know what I mean? Not very many people will do it unless it's a little bit of a shady situation. I'm not saying that that what you're doing is a shady situation, because I'm starting to see these commercials and stuff on TV too. They really are amping up this marketing campaign, company after company after company. In fact, I talked to two ERC folks today, and on this. And of course, they weren't as nice and as friendly as you are. But anyways, and like I said, a lot of them are scams. And so you're probably aware that you're one of many hundreds of companies doing this, and now they're being advertised on TV, just like Camp Lejeune, the Camp Lejeune stuff.
Oh. Yeah, I keep getting things in my inbox. I'm like, What's a spam?
Yep.
What is wrong with these people?
But they say, well, this is not a scam. This is a real thing. We're going to put you in touch with a lawyer. And but the thing is it's the same type of thing. And so let me give you a little background here on me. I don't know how my name and number got into your list there to call, but I don't have a business. Never had a business. And I've been getting these calls since 2015, 2016. And so what I do is I say, you know what, let's do this, and get a burner phone, and that's one way to do it, like this number and stuff. But that's number one. Number two is you give them fake names, and then you say, well, I mean, you do that after you politely say, I don't have a business. Please take me off your list. And, you try the polite route first, okay? I'm sorry, I don't have a business. You got the wrong number. When they said, well, you must have filled something out on some form or whatever. Nope, I never did any of that. Don't have a business, never had a business. And then the calls increase. They double, then they triple, then they quadruple. And so I start having fun with people. And then they keep calling. And so, and that's kind of where we are at. And here we are. How many years from 2015 to now? It's like 7-8 years later, and I'm getting calls. In fact, I had two today, where somebody called, and then I said, hold on one second. I patched through another call, and I let them battle it out with each other. Wait, you're calling me? You're trying to sell me this? Well, I do that too, and it was hilarious. It was fun.
Gosh. Well, I'm glad you're having fun with it. But actually, just so you know, there's a representative, an affiliate of ours that, and we, you can look us up. ERC Straight Line. Michael Williams is the chief CPA. Gives you his history, his
Right.
bio. It's a legitimate company. We've been doing this now since, he's been CPA for 20 some odd years.
Right.
And he actually worked for the IRS and in the auditing department. So the guy knows his stuff. He's an expert. But we have been working with ERC for the last 2 years. Now, I personally haven't been with the company for 2 years, but that is the history of the company. And I verified that. And then they have, in fact, filed over just about $500 million in ERC claims.
Yeah, and I don't doubt any of that. My thing is, what I would suggest is it Michael, his name, who's the principal?
Michael Williams is the chief CPA. Yes.
Yeah, I would tell him to look at a different marketing strategy, because what's happening is, if you're a legitimate company, now you are awesome and amazing. And so, this is not a reflection on you, because, you're handling this the right way. But the thing is you're competing with a lot of scammers out there, and maybe other legitimates as well. But, otherwise people are just going to say, well, who are you with or whatever? And they're going to think that your company's a scam and tell other people this is a scam. And so it's not a wise marketing technique to use the same marketing techniques that scammers do. You know what I mean?
All I know is that, again, we have affiliates all over the country, and they all are the ones reaching out to those businesses to make initial contact and see if there is, in fact, a possibility for them to be eligible. Then we receive that information, and I reach out to see, okay, are you eligible? Let's look at this, and do you meet the qualifications? If you do, great. Let's go ahead and move forward. If you don't, then okay, and I've had to tell people, I'm so sorry you don't meet the qualifications, and I've politely ended the call, and I'm so sorry, and I hope whatever's going on, things get better for you.
I understand, but the thing is, the initial contact is the same method that the scammers use. And so if they can find, and there's, in this day and age with digital media and all these different options for marketing, there's other ways to do it that are more effective and don't reflect bad on the industry in general, and also don't reflect on your company personally. And so I'm just giving you a little bit of advice, for them, because, you're smart, and I'm sure that Michael is a very smart guy too, obviously. And so, to just find another way to market, because there's definitely much more effective ways to do it. Heck, buy ads on YouTube, buy ads on Rumble, buy ads on local television stations or whatever. I mean, it's and we are starting to see some of that from some of these companies that are doing that. But anyways, just some food for thought. But anyways,
I will definitely put that right up the food chain.
All right.
And let them know that, look, I spoke with Mr. Ankles.
Yes, Mr. Ankles. That's right. Yes, indeed. That's right.
And he advised, in his humble opinion, that this would be better, done a different way.
Yeah, because there you go.
And you're right. There are a lot of companies. We're seeing them pop up everywhere, and a lot of these guys, they are scams. They're a total scam. And that's why, one of the things that makes us so different is that couple things, actually, more than that. But just kind of right off the cuff is we don't ask anybody to pay anything up front.
Right.
Not at all. As a matter of fact,
yeah.
If you don't get any money, you don't owe us anything.
Right.
But if we're able to get you qualified, find out what you're eligible for, and get you qualified, and have that all processed, and get you a finite number, and you receive a check, then that's when you pay us. And yes, it's a percentage.
Yep.
And in that percentage, it's not just, hey, we did the paper for you, give us X amount of dollars or X percentage. It's no, there's value to this, because with that, we also guarantee everything we do. Again, Michael worked directly with the IRS in the auditing division. Yeah. So he knows, and so does his team of CPAs. They know exactly how to get the maximum return without overqualifying somebody, because, of course, you don't ever want to be overqualified. That's just going to throw up a flag for the IRS.
Exactly, yep.
You don't want that either. So we will not overqualify someone. And if for some reason that company, let's say we created an error, we found something incorrectly, or we caused an audit or something of that nature, we would be responsible. We would pay the fees. We would represent them. We handle it. So that percentage actually there's a lot of value to that.
Right.
And addition to that, we're one of the only companies that's connected to a hedge fund.
Well, I tell you what, Anna, if there's one thing about me, I would never be overqualified in any way, shape, or form, except for maybe my ankles. My ankles might be the only thing that I might be overqualified, but my resume, my what kind of good looks I may have, I'm working on my physique. I've been doing some push-ups, but there's really not much to show for that either, and some curls and the like. But otherwise, other than that, hey, I'm just a dude over here. No business. I'm just a guy, but having a little bit of fun here. But hey, Anna, thank you so much, and you're awesome. And call anytime if you want to just shoot the old not fecal matter. Yeah, shoot the breeze. That's right. Just shoot the breeze. That's right. Exactly. That's it. We're gonna shoot the breeze. But you're a wonderful lady, and wish you all the best.
Thank you, Jim. So I'm going to go ahead and dead this out so nobody bugs you. At least not from ERC. We won't be bothering you.
Right, yeah. Believe me, I'll get plenty more of these calls, and I'll.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. And I'm not saying that there couldn't be an affiliate that may contact you because we have no idea who they're contacting.
Right.
They're just reaching out to local businesses, and they don't have lists or anything like that. So just I'm going to go ahead and dead this out so they don't bother you. But Jim, I will forever remember our conversation, and I will let them know you do not depart. Enterprises does not exist. Correct?
It does not exist. You know who? I use the name Richard Gephardt. Do you know who Richard Gephardt was?
That name sounds so familiar.
He was a former senator who ran for president. He was the senator who ran for president in 2004, and when he quit the race, he cried and bawled like a baby. And so I decided I'm going to use Richard Gephardt.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that makes sense.
Look up Richard Gephardt. So, yeah, just having a little bit of fun. I've also used Charles Manson, Ted Kaczynski, and Jim Millers is probably what you have. I was going to use Jim Jones. You know who Jim Jones was?
Wasn't he the guy with the it was like a cult?
Yeah, the cult. Yep, the guy with the Kool-Aid. That's right. That was him.
The Kool-Aid. That's what it was. I was trying to think. He had them ingest something, and they all died.
Yep.
It was a mass suicide.
It was a mass suicide. That's right. Yep.
Yeah, awful. Okay. Well, yeah, no, and I do. I have Jim Millers.
Jim Millers. Yep.
So,
yep.
Yeah.
I just when I thought of off the cuff, I was trying to think of somebody calling us like, what Jim? What can I use? Jim Morrison? No, I'll just do Jim Millers, and it just came off. I think I said Jim Morrison, and then people wrote down Miller, so I just said okay, and so it went from Jim Morrison to Jim Millers.
Oh yeah. And it was Ishan is an affiliate that reached out to you.
Okay.
So that's what my notes have here. So it was Ishan. But I will definitely I'll let Ishan know. That,
okay. Yeah.
Don't bother him.
Well, you can call me anytime, Anna.
Thank you so much. Well, I didn't say I couldn't bother you.
Well, yeah, you can bother me. That's right. But not any of those other dudes. All right. Sounds good. All right, Anna.
Right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jim.
You take care. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye-bye.
And see, she didn't even ask me what my real name was. Oh, my God. And the thing is, she's a nice lady, but you'll notice, though, that even after I told her I wasn't in business, she was talking about the attributes and legitimacy of her business. She went on and on about her business. So I don't know. It's interesting. But no, there is a reason I did not tell her that we are on YouTube. I did that one time for the I did that one time, and somebody that actually came in here and everything like that. But I figured I just want to keep this separate from these calls. They don't need to know, So yeah, because that's like pull the Band-Aid off and tell me you're on YouTube. You got 76 watching. We've lost some viewers because we went on for that conversation for a while, and we had a semi-serious conversation. I did feel kind of bad for her. She did seem like a nice lady, but I mean, she obviously kind of didn't get it at first, that, hey, this is, not a good way to reach out. Anyways, all right, very good. Let's go. All right, so let's move ahead here to the comments. And we are expecting other scammers to call, but they haven't done it. These bastards have not done it. Much better design than now, in my opinion. Yeah, I like the older classic Libertad designs better too. He didn't buy it in 1985. That's right. That's right. I did not buy it in 1985. I bought it anywhere between 1998 and 2002, I think. Somewhere there. Very good. Anyways, let's see here. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. Thanks for being here tonight. Philip Robson says, "Well, your Libertad is superb, Sal." Thank you so much, sir. It just shows why you must keep your metals as long as possible and allow them to appreciate over time. You've definitely not done half bad with that one. Good rate purchase. Yeah, and it makes me think that I should have kept more and more of those receipts for these things that I bought, because I'm very bad about keeping paperwork for stuff like this. But yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Thank you so much. Yeah, Daryl Glass, I think you probably hit the nail on the head. I really do. She probably just, for her job, she probably gets a lot of rejection calls and people like that, and she probably just wanted some validation there. And she's working hard and calling people. But the thing is she's working hard and getting a lot of business. She would not spend half the time with me knowing, especially for as long as she spent with me after I told her I wasn't in business. She kept on talking. Yeah, crazy, crazy. All right. But she was a nice lady, and some of them are, I sometimes I'd feel a little bit bad about going on with them, but hey, it is what it is. All right. Let's see. Thank you guys. Appreciate you being here. We have a low thumbs up rate, 64. If we could get 80 thumbs up tonight or 100, that'd be even better. Let's see here. Druid says, "Are the metals ready to turn around and go to the moon, or is it still tanking like I said it would?" Inquiring minds want to know. Wallets want to know. I think there's room for it to go either way. It depends on what the Fed is going to do next month. And some of the numbers that have come out, I could see it going both ways at this point. I was, at least for the next couple of months. For the next couple of months, it could go either way. But I am overall bullish before the end of the year. I still think we're going to hit $28 silver by the end of the year. Could be wrong, but I think we'll see it before the end of the year. I think we're going to see maybe some consolidation towards the end of summer. But I think it's going to probably be volatile, unpredictable, more unpredictable than usual until the next Fed meeting, and then maybe even the one after that. So July, August, we might have a better. Eli says, "I keep hearing the stories, not only in the U.S. but also in Europe, that the U.S. is going digital dollar in July. Are you hearing anything about this?" Eli, actually, I've done a video about that. It's the FedNow service, and I'll have a video coming about it again here fairly soon. But it is not necessarily a digital dollar, but there'll be a conduit. It's a conduit, essentially, for transactions that are done through the financial institutions. That's it. But the digital dollar is not coming in July as a central bank digital currency. Good to see you guys. We've got Rocky Superstar still with us. T-Girl Amber is here. Good to see you. All right. Going both ways. T-Girl Amber's. No, I don't go both ways in that way. But anyways. All right. Let's see here. And we've got Donna Stafford. Yeah, no problem, Druid. Appreciate you. All right. Now, Donna says $7.50 in 1985 is equivalent to purchasing power to about $21.15 a day, an increase of $13.65 over 38 years. The dollar had an average inflation rate of 2.77% per year between 85 and today, producing a cumulative price increase of 181.94%. Thank you, Donna. However, that is good and good math on that. But again, and I probably should have made it more clear, I did not purchase this in 1985. I purchased it I used the reference on when they changed the design and diameter of the Libertads, which you had to know when that happened. That happened between 1999, I think, was the first year, or 98 was the first year. So I bought this between 98 and maybe 2002, somewhere thereabouts. Or maybe 2003. Tucson Bubba says, "Sal, technically, I think it's an M. Mexican silver thingy. Don't mix these up with Mexican whatchamajigs, and especially the Hujit. I hold these are made of solid metal." That's right. Thank you. I wasn't very technical in my or specific in my designations there. Thank you for pointing that out, Tucson Bubba. Appreciate it. The digital dollar is somewhere in Africa. The first in Africa, can't remember which country, was a dismal failure. They're going to push it through with laws. I think that was Nigeria where it failed. Liquid Electrum, if I remember correctly. In my early teens, I said silver would be a great investment. This was back in the 90s. Turns out it was pretty wise. Too bad I didn't buy a boatload back then. Wish I had the wisdom to figure out dollar cost averaging back then. Being so young, I wrote it off because I didn't have boatloads of cash to drop. Man, what time will do for wisdom. It sure is. I hear you, brother, and I'm with you on that. We would have known then what we know now. You're right, High Flyer 131. Great comment. Savage Crypto Gaming. Love you showing off the 1985 Libertad and talking about to be a pure stacker and looking for low premiums. Video with commentary is a joke. All right. Thank you. All right. Very good. Okay. I'm not sure. Yeah, it sounds like you're being complimentary, but then it says video with commentary is a joke. I'm not sure what you mean by that. But anyways, Daniel. D says, that my favorite coin. I can't afford it now. Damn it. Yeah, they've gotten kind of pricey as of late. You sure have. All right. And we've got Asif Azimabadi says, the day you make money on this will come, but at least you've made memories. Yes, indeed. That's true. A very, very good point. That's what I love about stacking. It's not so much the financial return, but the hope that fiscal honesty shall return one day, God willing. Exactly right, Asif. Yes, indeed. We need fiscal responsibility for fiscal honesty. Thank you, Tucson Bubba, for the coffee fund super chat. Thank you so much. Yes, indeed. Let's slurp in your honor. Thank you, brother. For Tucson Bubba, thank you so much, my friend. And Brian Tucker got his Salivate Medal round. Pretty cool. Congratulations. I'm glad you got it. Thank you, my friend. CGT stacking is here. And that's right, Liquid Electrum. Yeah, it makes sense to hate it. CBDC opens the door for a violation of your privacy. Yes, indeed, it sure does. Donald Robinson says, numerous valuable insights in this episode. Listen twice and use the cost averaging concept. Yes, thank you, Donald Robinson. Appreciate that. Yes, indeed. Thank you. Johnny B, I think AppMex has those for $44 a piece now. Wish I was a time traveler. Yes, indeed. I'm surprised at how much the premiums have gone up on these. And for 1985, which is a very common year for these as well. James Nelson says, hold on a second here. I do enjoy you sharing parts of your collection. He says here, just a second. Let me get over here where I can make this effective and efficient. Definitely holding value, might even be worth a little more, but the enjoyment is priceless. Yes, indeed, that's right. In fact, I may even do a follow-up video on this because that video is completely off the cuff when I made it. I was not even expecting it to get that many views. Kind of surprised, but anyways, a whole lot of slurping going on around here. Yes, indeed, that's right. Slurp-a-derp, that's right, Tucson Bubba. Oh, yeah, very good. And we've got the Eighth Wonder. Says, I like the idea of storing wealth in gold and silver. I just hope the spot is up if I ever need to sell in a pinch. Yep, that's what we all wish. It'd be nice to see that occur if we're in a pinch. Indeed. All right, now we've got this from Bobby G. Current market price for 1985 Mexican Libertad. On eBay, it's $48.50. Wow. On AppMex, it's $56.16. What gives? Why is that? That is so strange that these 85 Libertads are going for so much, because it's probably one of the most common date Libertads that are out there. I don't get that. That's interesting. Fascinating. All right. Sergeant Gold is here, but his chat is messed up. I'm sorry. That sucks. Good to see Droid8613. Glad you're here. A good crowd tonight. If you are here and so inclined, there is a thumbs up button. If you were to press it, you'll see the number increased by 1. That's the reward that you get for pressing it. I know it's not much of a reward, but hey, a little incentive, little something. You guys are awesome. Very good. All right, Wes Welk says, get you a wife, Sal. All right, thank you. All right. She just hung up. Anna could have been it, but anyways. I fear if we got married, she'd still be preaching on the benefits of ERC. You down with ERC? Yeah, you know me. Mario de Leon. If the Fed doesn't approve increasing the debt ceiling, it won't matter what's on the front or back of the coin. You just make sure you hold on for the ride. Yes, well, the thing is, the world may not end if they don't increase the debt ceiling. In all honesty, they could find ways to cut spending on certain programs for sure. Making this all right, very good. And Cybercurrent Twitcher says all libertads have shot up drastically. I took advantage and liquidated some of mine to buy other stuff. Good job. So all of them are very good. All right. No, I did not hear about BlackRock going into PSLV. That is interesting. And by the way, for those of you who don't know, PSLV is Sprott's silver ETF. It is supposed to be completely and 100% backed up, ounce per ounce, or backed up completely by silver. There is no derivatives in PSLV. That is fascinating that they're doing that. I did not know that. BlackRock, though, has their hands in everything and a lot of different stuff. All right. Captain Clean says, here, let me get over here. Let me get this. We've got to make this efficient here. Says, you won't buy a real 1 ounce silver round, period. I have silver Mexican libs back in 2010 for $27 per ounce. The problem is all Mexican libs is the fact that they trade higher than eagles. This coming from a man who's been collecting silver since the 70s. So please don't clickbait your audience. And I'll agree with the Silver Hustling 13. It doesn't make sense. Slow down and try again. Yeah, in fact, I have no idea what he's talking about in this video. It's like he didn't get the message in the video. He didn't get it at all. Where his comment has nothing to do with what the video was about. Maurice O'Ray, at $3.35 minimum wage and then at $15.50 minimum wage, today the coin could cost $34.70 in today's money. You got a great deal. Yeah, you compare it to a wage, I guess that is one way to look at it. Libertads are at least $40 when they come out. Yep. All right. The flood gold rush of 2023. Not a lot of people saw this video, but you probably might like the eye candy in this video. If you have not seen this video, press the number 79 in the chat if you've not seen this video here, the flood gold rush of 2023. Because I want to encourage you to check it out. It is fascinating indeed if you get a chance to check it out. So press the number 79 if you've not seen this video. Brett says, I live in California and I have panned fill dirt, he says here. Hold on a second here. Let me get this where I can read it. I've got to get something happening here. In the back of a hospital that I was in for an extended stay. You can definitely find gold. The thing is, it takes a great deal of time to pan for, and then that gold is unrefined. After 3 hours of panning through 1.5 buckets of dirt, ended up with a half of a pencil eraser amount of unrefined gold. Once refined, you would probably get a pencil lead tips amount of something close to pure. That being said, I had a blast being able to do something during COVID lockdown in a hospital. I would do it again, believe it or not. Growing up in California in the 70s, I knew foragers and people who would have a means of income, yet still forage naturally occurring vegetation and mushrooms, and they would pan for gold anytime they came across a stream. If you have a foraging experience, you can find your own gold and pour your own bars. So there you go. Yes, good way to do it. Kill them time to make that happen. Yes, indeed. All right, yeah. So there's some people have type 79. So yeah, encouraging you guys to check this out. It's called the Flood Rush Flood Gold Rush of 2023. If you search on the channel, you can do it. Oh, JM Unleashed, very kind of you. He's posted. I'm going to pin this. Thank you, JM Unleashed. So check that out after the stream is over. And let me know what your thoughts are. Very good. All right. Edel XJDJ says, I am 12 years of age and I want to get 1 ounce of gold. But my parents only let me mow a family member's lawn, which makes me $30 a week. Meaning it would take me about 2 years to get one. And what are y'all's idea to help me get one faster? Well, that's a good question, EJ, and I would say that is to find other jobs. See if that where you mow lawns, if you can weed eat for them, if you can do other stuff. As Silver Awesome 13 says, wash cars, clean houses, walk dogs, have a garage sale, sell some old toys that you have. There are a lot of different ways to make money. Don't pigeon yourself into just mowing lawns for that one person. All right, folks, wait a second. We have we have two. We are getting hit on two fronts. We have from PayPal friends and family. We've got one from Liquid Electrum, $25. Thank you, brother. Thank you. That's 50 exercises we're going to do for him. And here on the super chat side, from Droid8613, $10. Says, enjoying the stories. Keep up the good work. Play money for you, sir. No push-ups required. And thank you, Droid. Very kind of you, my friend. Thank you for the reprieve on the push-ups. We are going to do 50 curls for Liquid Electrum. Thank you so much. He's not giving me a reprieve. And so we'll do that, and we will definitely be thinking of you, Droid, as I do these. We're going to do curls. I need to work on my arms. I've got puny arms. I got to get these things beefed up a little bit here. You wouldn't know it if you looked at me. You wouldn't know it. I'd do these push-ups and these curls, but here we go. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 on one arm. Okay, let's go to the other arm. Thank you. And by the way, wow, thank you so much, Liquid Electrum. Thanks for 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47,
Richard.
40, yes, 48.
How we doing, sir?
Pretty good, 49. 50, how you doing?
Sir.
I just did 50
Doing
curls.
good, doing good. You asked me to follow up with you tomorrow around Eastern time at 6. No, it's a little late, but hopefully I still caught you in time.
Yes, you did catch me in time. I just did 50 curls. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, go ahead. Hello? Hello? Are you there? Hello?
Yes, sir. I'm still with you. I'm still with you.
Okay.
Did you get my email by any chance, Richard?
No, I did not get the email. Can you resend it, please? But I'm not.
No problem. Will do.
I'm not near where I can check it anyway. Let's talk a little bit about this thing here. Let's talk though. Okay. What are we?
Go ahead.
Okay, so we're getting some money for the business, right?
Yes, sir. We're looking at an uncollateralized 750K maximum.
Uncauterized?
It's a new program that we're doing.
Yes.
What we would require is for your utility bill to be listed under your business address.
Okay.
We should be able to make this happen.
And it's uncauterized, right? It's going to stop the
You don't
bleeding.
need to put up any collateral.
Or cauterized, okay. Stop the
You'll
wounds.
be locked in at an 11% rate, non-bearable.
Non-bearable. I can bear with a non-bearable rate. As long as it's, as long as it's not unbearable, I'm fine with a non-bearable rate.
No problem.
Yes.
I'll send you 750K onboarding. How soon are you looking to start on this?
I'd like to be able to get this thing rocking and rolling by Monday and 7 years from now. 7 years from today. Is that possible? I know it's a little bit early, but can we make that happen?
I'm sorry?
Can we make it 7 years from this very week to get this thing rolling? Oh, come on now. Man.
Thank you for calling.
Thank you for calling Premium Merchant Funding, proudly funding small businesses nationwide. Press 1 if you wish to speak to a representative, or press 2
Oh, okay, I'll check it out, Lassie Farm. My arms are sore now. That did me pretty good. Come on now. Come on now. But, Edage, that's amazing that you're looking at gold and silver at that young age. I think that's admirable. And thank you again, Droid, for that super chat. Very kind of you. We're trying to get connected to this scammer here. Come on. Come on now. I don't know why he hung up on me. I did press 1 GQ. I don't know what's going on, man. Come on. I'm swole. Did I say swole? I'm swollen. What did I say? Swole? Okay, come on now. Come on.
We are sorry. There is no one available to take your call. Please record your...
Let's try him one more time.
Thank you for calling.
Thank you for calling Premium Merchant Funding, proudly funding small businesses nationwide. Press 1 if you wish to speak to a representative, or press 2 if you would like to follow up on your Round 2 PPP loan application.
Let's press 2. We'll follow up on the appy. Come on now. I want to tell him that my muscles are all swelled up now from the exercises. And he's got to at least know that. He's got to at least know that. I need to get that. I feel the need to share that with somebody. I'm all swollen right now. Hello? Come on. Man, these sons of biscuits. David Moore. Back then, $7.50 would get you 2 supersized Big Mac meals. Today would cost more than $20. It pretty much held its value based off the Big Macs index. You're right. Exactly. True that. Gunmetal 77s. Gunmetal Blue 77, rather. Says the following. I'd like...
We are sorry. There is no one available to take your call. Let's see. Please record your message after the tone. Press star to discard the recording, or press any digit to end the recording.
I don't know what happened. We got disconnected. Can you call me back, please? I'm a little swollen after the exercises here, and we're trying to get this thing handled with this loan. And we right in the middle of the application, and we got disconnected. Call me back ASAP. That means as soon as possible for those of you living in Rio Linda. Thank you. Okay. All right. Yeah, check out Lassie's channel. Put some cool, funny videos, good stuff over there. Let's get over here, all right? Okay. So I don't like it when the mainstream talks about gold's value or investment. The real value of gold is one being for the ounce in dollars you pay for the gold is just the price and not its true value. As for investment, no, gold is the money used to buy investments. There you go, exactly right. It's a different mode of thinking. That's right. I made the scammer mad. That's right. Mission accomplished. Exactly, Annie. That's right. All right. Yeah, I hope somebody would buy silver deodorant. Maybe I should work on that and actually make actual silver deodorant. That would be pretty cool. Mike G says, I bought that same gold coin a month ago. Bought it from a buddy for a little over spot. I see it on Amex. His price is very high in comparison. Congratulations, Mike G. I would have loved to get it just over spot. Yes, indeed. I did call them, and they're supposed to send me another capsule for the coin. I might call them tomorrow to make sure they're not just going to send me something with a gasket or something, some larger one. I want to get a Perth Mint capsule. Yes, indeed. All right, very good. All right, let's see here. Oh, thank you. JM Alicia's posted a link to Lassie Farm's channel. Check that out. And very good. And Matthew DeHart says, hey, Sal, where can I get these coin holders? Thank you, sir. I don't know where you can get the actual capsules for Perth Mint stuff. You might be able to find them on eBay, maybe. Actual Perth Mint capsules could be probably found. This is where I would look for them if I needed one. to buy. If they don't send me an actual Perth Mint capsule, I might have to do that. But let's see here. All right. Yes, indeed. Magic Micah is here. All right. Welcome, Magic Micah. So good to see you. Glad you're here. Nickel Stacking is with us. Good crowd tonight. I appreciate you guys. All right. Very good. And we've got Anthony Catania says, stoked for a new year of the Dragon Coin next year. Yeah. It'll be very interesting to see for the third series of the Lunar. Born in 88, under the year of Dragon. I only have a couple of pieces that fall under collector coins, but dragons have always been in place in my gold hoard. Yes, indeed, Anthony. Yes, I hope it's a good design next year. Magic Micah, yes, glad you caught the live too. Snakebite is still with us. Rocky Superstar is hanging with us tonight as well. All right, very good. And let's march on up through here to the next comment. We've got My Kitten is a Grandmaster. Sends greetings. Everyone, gold and silver started to go back up again, and then they fell. Well, gold is up, but then they fell. T-Girl Amber, who is here with us tonight. I don't know if she's still here, but we love T-Girl as well. She says, Jon Snow did that Dragon Queen Game of Thrones reference. I would say he got very lucky. That's true, yep. As for gold, I am buying big. Silver's still in my plans, but at a lower level. Good job, Sal. Smart girl, T-Girl Amber is, yes, indeed. Susan Pitts is here. Welcome, Susan Pitts. Good to see you. Glad you're with us tonight. We've got Mark B is still here. We've got Gold Maple here from Canada. And let's see here. And by the way, good to see Richard Metcalf is with us, as well as Daryl Glass. And Jamie Foxx is with us tonight. Good to see you guys. Glad you're with us. T-Girl is still here. There's T-Girl. We just answered her comment. She heard it live. Gibbs says, 750 silver, texting my silver dealer now. You got me, Sal. Nice Libertad, great points as usual. Thank you, Gib. Or GIB, appreciate that. Eliza Williams chimes in on this and says the following. I gave up on finishing my Libertad collection, but remember paying about $40 for 1982, 1983 fairly recently. I would love to get all the years from the previous diameter and designs. I don't have them all, but close. Ominous Rooster, I have some good news. I got a job. I start in 2 weeks. Congratulations, Ominous Stacker. Way to go. Congratulations on the job. What if you don't mind sharing, whatever you're comfortable sharing, what kind of work will you be doing? Congratulations. I hope it's a well-paying job, and I hope you enjoy it. Congratulations. It's always good, especially in this economy, to be employed. So congratulations on that. QuadTab says, moral of the story, silver is not a great investment. Good hedge against bank runs, though. Wealth battery. That's right, QuadTop. Well said. Well said indeed. All right. Well, let's see here. Let's get to this. And let's go over here. Lassie Farm. Lassie Farm says the following, and I quote directly, even better news, you're giving away 100-gram bar. That would be even better news. Oh my gosh. That thing is completely now paid for, free and clear, though, thank goodness. But yeah, it was that was not an easy purchase to make. Oh, SAS Finance quit his job, and he's happy. I hope he is retired. Congratulations. No, that's good. Sometimes some work can be too stressful. And if you have another source of income and you don't need, it's better not to have to deal with the stress. So good job on that. The Global Warmer with an algorithmic emoticons there with hanging loose and thumb up. I appreciate that. Also giving away, yes, indeed. All right. Michael Grisalfi says the difference between Bitcoin and gold is you can carry $100 million worth of Bitcoin through an airport on your phone. Checkmate. But the thing is, Michael, if the electricity goes out and you need to cash that out quickly, and you've got then you won't be able to do anything with that hardware device. Or if a magnet goes against it, or you lose that, it gets hit with a magnet or an EMP, or you lose electricity and can't transfer it, then you're SOL'd. You're SOL, Michael. So there's your checkmate. Checkmate to you. Yep. And by the way, you can carry a lot of gold through the airport without being detected. There's ways to do it. There's definitely ways to do it. Maybe not $100 million worth, but I digress. All right. And Rudy Poo says Series 1 Australian lunar coins were the coins to stack. None of them have very low premiums. Unless they're other, yeah, that's right. There is a guy, though, who commented earlier who found one for not a whole lot of price above spot. I'm jealous. I imagine probably hard to find. But anyways, Joseph Contini, very nice video. Thank you for all your work. Take care, Sal, and do have a great day. Thank you, Joseph. I appreciate it. You guys are the best. This is a wonderful community. Thank you for your kind words and your support. It means a lot for sure. All right, Nicholas Tracy. Last Thursday, he bought his first ounce of gold. A 2007 Gold Eagle at my LCS. It is the first time I have spent so much for me on something of that nature. I can't imagine spending a few grand on something like that is in the air. That ounce took 55 lawns mowed with a push mower out of the back of my Subaru to acquire. Well done, Nicholas Tracy. It just goes to show you that you can do it. And most people can mow lawns if they're younger and they've got the strength to do that. I love push mowing. And a good job. Way to go. Working hard. And that work is all encapsulated in that 1 ounce gold coin. You'll never forget it. That's an amazing story, Nicholas. That is an amazing story. Good job. Man. I love you too, T-Girl Amber. It's so awesome. Thank you so much. And my short-term goal is stacking $100 million of gold. There you go. I like that short-term goal. I saw a blackjack player fly home and back to Vegas with $200,000 in his boot. Says he does it often. Wow, that's a good man in his boot. The thing is airports make you take your shoes off now. So I'm very curious how that works, but that's pretty amazing. All right. Yeah, good question about the gold backs. That would be a very interesting thing. The Warped 45. I got a gold 22 kangaroo, and the bezel was scratched. I, too, thought it was the coin. Good to look. I think he meant the capsule. Yep, I definitely listened to Cyber Curtain Twitcher's advice this time and took the capsule off. The coin is fine. They're supposed to be sending me a new capsule. I'm probably going to call them tomorrow to follow up on that. Just to see, because I did tell them today. They said they were going to send. The lady was very nice and said she was going to do it, but I didn't get any email confirmation on it. Jay McGuire picked up a 2023 1 ounce gold kangaroo, and it is a sweet coin. I kind of like the 23 kangaroo design. Didn't think I would like them as much. Love the matte background contrast. It is a nice contrast background for those Perth Mint coins indeed. Good to see you guys. Nighthawk is still with us. Good to see Nighthawk. Ominous Rooster still here. And glad you guys are here with us tonight. Appreciate you hanging with me as you march on through some more comments. And yes, indeed, that's what we're doing right now. We're going to do it just for gits and shiggles. All right. And we've got this video here. DK. Not BK, but DK says here. Let me do it. Taped to his leg above the paint. Okay, there you go. Taped to his leg above the paint line. Now, that's clever. I like that. Liquid Election, very smart. Although when he went through the metal detector, wouldn't that cause alarms going through the metal detector? DK, I want most of my physical gold to be able to be easily used as tender money to buy products. So I have been concentrating on stacking fractional gold coins and Nevada goldbacks. I can't wait for Texas goldbacks to come into the market. Yes, it may be a little while before those come, but it would be nice. It'd be really cool if that were to occur. Yes, indeed. Yes, thank you, DK. All right. And GQ is still here with us. Welcome, GQ. I think you're relatively new here, so thank you for being here and hanging out with me for the shenanigans we do here with scammers and stuff like that. Thank you. Glad you're here. And Big Trader is with us as well. And by the way, I do like to try to recognize as many people in here as possible. Sometimes I do miss some folks. So don't ever feel slighted if I'm negligent to say your name or to say hello to you. If you ever want to get my attention, you can do two things. If you type my name out, Salivate Metal with no space, spelled correctly, and then it'll turn orange and I'll see it. And you can also do like a 99-cent super chat with a message, and then I'll see that lights up the whole screen, as you've seen before. And those are, you can't avoid those. Those come very quickly. Sometimes the names, sometimes I miss some of those, especially if 2 or 3 people mention it and they scroll through and there's a lot of people here. But I do like to recognize those who take your time out of your busy schedule to be here. We do like to have fun here from time to time and answer these comments and say hello. And so you guys are amazing. This is the best community ever. And I am just so grateful for you all. All right, Helen Dobb says, "Hi, I want one. I'm crying now." Oh man, Helen, I hope you can get one. And they're really cool. And just save up, put a little money aside, set yourself aside a golden envelope, and I think you'll be able to get one. I have faith in you. Anybody, especially because I know I've been there. It's not easy to buy 1 ounce of gold. It really isn't. So very good. All right. Let's see here. And there's Chad needs some fresh human milk. Well, we're glad Chad is here. Chad Wolfenschlagen is with us. And over here says the best stocks to invest in right now are the defense industrial complex stocks. Weapons with technology. The world is arming itself. It's probably true. You're right. Because some of these military contractors are probably doing quite well over here. Who, by the way, served in the military. I'll be rich, says Alex Hardy. All right. There you go, Alex. Yes, indeed. We've got gunmetal blue. I think dragons on coins are awesome. I do too. I'm a sucker for dragons on coins. They're really cool. Along with other mythological creatures. Big fans of the Queen's Beast series. I am too. It'd be nice to see other creatures on coins like the Chupacabra, Godzilla, Gremlins. Godzilla has been on coins. King Kong has been on coins. Langoliers have not. But there may be some time when they get the licensing from Stephen King. They may be on there. Gremlins. We've not seen that yet that I know of. Gargoyles, I think, have been. But yes, there's been some of those. You might be surprised. But anyways, all right, very good. And we've got Baird McIntosh says, "Salgar the rhythm with the world waking up with fiat fiascos. Even if you're just getting in the PMs, you're going to be ahead of the game compared to most everybody else. The government can't print gold and silver to hand out like they've done with that paper before." Exactly right, Baird McIntosh. Exactly right. Silver Wolverine, a super chat will not get Salivate Metal's attention, but you can also wear him out by pushing down the silver price. That's right, exactly. That's right. That's right. If you do that, typically when I do push-ups, it brings the price down. That's one sure way to suppress the silver prices. That's right. Silver Wolverine. You can do it. You can do it. All right. Yes, indeed. Let's see. Very good. We've got Steve C. says, "Gold is survivability against economic failure of paper currency." That's right. It endures forever. And a beautiful coin, that Libertad. That's right. Thank you. Inflation is here. James Smith says, "Stacking, but a little slower." Understandable. Sometimes the inflation is hard to stack as much well these days. Davidson J. Hayworth says, "These are revolutionary. And if the government ever collapses or American currency becomes worthless, I believe these goldbacks will become the prime currency for the survival with silver." Along with silver, I agree. Now, this one I'm not going to respond live. I'm going to respond to him, type it out here. But this is Passport X. Saw all the rhodium videos, and I understand. I had 6 ounces of rhodium. Wow! I eventually turned them into 33 ounces of platinum. But after seeing it go from my selling point of 5 to 5.5K to more than 20,000, I thought I made a mistake. I guess I'll have to see what platinum will do for me. And then I hear you. Let's see here. Sorry, I can't talk and type at the same time, but you see that I responded to him. And that was genuine. That was genuine from the heart. And I actually did type it out. Did you see me do it? You saw me. This is proof that I typed it out, right? Did you see that? If you saw me type that out, you press the number 74.793 in the chat. If you saw me type that out and you believe it was from my heart, from the deepest bowels of my lower chambers, my ventricles, my lower ventricles of my heart, okay? All right. Good to see you, Mitch Pictish. Good to see you, Mitch Pictish. There you go. JM Unleashed remembers it. I forgot the number I told you to type, so I'm glad that JM Unleashed typed it quickly so that I can remember that I indeed say to tell you to type 74.793. Thank you. So far, only 2 people believe that I typed it from the heart. Only 2 of you. Dang it. 3 now. Sergeant Cole believes me, too. So does Bearded Wonder believes me that I did that. Man, sounds like a mouse running. It does, nickel stacking. That's good. It does sound like a mouse running. FST Cars believes me. Richard believes me. I need validation, people. I need validation. I need to talk, type, walk, and chew gum. Now, that would be something to do. If I could talk, type, walk, and chew gum at the same time, that'd be real. Even No IQ believes me. I'm getting validation. All right. I need the validation. Thank you. Keep the validation coming. That's awesome. All right. Now, Liquid Electrum says here in the chat, I explained gold and silver to my current remodel customer today, a 60-year-old lawyer who has no idea that they were interested and impressed and concerned when I got done. Yes, well, good job, Liquid Electrum. You're literally evangelizing the good news of precious metals and how they can protect you. It's while doing cartwheels. That's right. Well, I can do cartwheels easily. All I got to do is just pull out a shiny Morgan dollar, and it can do cartwheels all day long with very little effort. Very little aerobic exercise. I can make those cartwheels happen as long as I have the right Morgan dollar in hand. All right, very good. Yes, press number 5 if Sal typing is fake and disingenuous. That's right, exactly. We don't want to be too disingenuous. All right, Bikini Woman. Bikini Woman. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Bikini Woman. I always think of that song when I say Bikini Woman. Oh, Sal, you know how I love this dragon coin. Yes, indeed, I do know. She turned me on to the 2020 Dragon Bar, which she has. And you know, all of those dragons, I never understand why anyone would buy a plain bar when they can buy a beautiful work of art such as those. My thoughts are, when are we going to see the kitties again? I know I need to get the kitties out. I need to do a proof of life video. Some people think they're dead, but anyways. All right, Alabama 47 is here, but did not get the live notice. Well, thank you. You're here now. That's all that matters. We did have some fun earlier with some scammers, but we're glad you're here now. Yes, indeed. Thank you, thank you, thank you for showing up. Appreciate you, Alabama 47. Let's march ahead here. By the way, good crowd. If you guys are so inclined, we need 2 more thumbs up to reach our goal tonight of 100. AK says gold is money, everything else is credit. From J.P. Morgan's quote to Congress. Exactly right. All right. I wish they had that on audio tape, but I don't think there is. It's just what he said. It's on the congressional record, though. Richard Metcalf says, times are hard, but I still managed to add a little gold to the stack this month. Good job, Richard. I just keep finding silver pieces that I want. My head tells me gold, but my heart keeps getting in the way when I see a beautiful piece of silver. I hear you. I need more discipline. It is tough because especially when you need to get the stuff going, when you need to get your bills and things paid and all that jazz. All right. All right, we got 100 plus now, 101. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. Droid 77. I think SLV stock should be forced to pay a premium even without delivery if paper price determines physical cost. If they had to pay even a $2 premium per ounce, they wouldn't be able to short. Yes. Yep, I think the whole derivatives market is insane. Yeah, really, honestly. Steve says, good stuff, Sal. Good show, Sal. Thank you, Steve. An older video, Getting Real with Silver Spanish Reales. Yes, thank you. Having fun with this one. And we've got the Rob says, 750 Libertad. I can only dream. I sure wish I was buying bullion back then. I was blowing money and still had my head up my butt. I hear you, brother. You know, in hindsight, I wish I would have bought more. But anyways, it is what it is. No, not leaving quite yet. It's probably as close a time to leave, but we're not leaving quite yet. All right. Sergeant Gold is going to use his thumbs up strategically. All right, thank you. All right, strategic. You got Larry Henshoe. Says here, I have begun to take payment for my work in gold or silver only. If they don't have any, go buy it when they pay me, as long as I want fiat currency. And even people would do this, with effectively force the economy back into the gold standard and forbid the printing of unlawful currency. As the Constitution clearly states, may coin of lawful money be gold and silver. Yep. If everybody did that, or enough people did it, they would wake up to it. Something would have to give. But sadly, that's highly unlikely to happen. But I think it's good to do it. The more of us that do it, and it creates a buzz, and we might see it, that would be an awesome thing. But we shall see. All right. We've got Silver Hair Stacker says, nice dragon. Thank you, Silver Hair. Appreciate you, sir. And we've got James Davis says, a 2002 Silver Libertad is $39.50, so the one you have is probably at least that one more. No, it actually, $39.50. He didn't put the period there. Yes. Boston Stacker says, Merry late Christmas. Thank you. Look at these Christmas goodies. Yes. Video. Thank you, thank you, thank you. First like from Dan2886. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Doc Enick says, thank you. Oh, shoot. You know what? Is Cybercurrent Twitcher still here? Dang it. I don't think he left. I forgot to do something. Cybercurrent Twitcher. Shoot. Is he still here? I think he's gone, isn't he? 30 years we'd be wishing we bought more $40 American Silver Eagles. Yeah, probably so. That's probably true. I think CCT's gone. I meant to do something with him tonight. It's been a crazy evening. And I was a little late getting on here. But anyways. All right. Second from this video from this evening. Thank you, Electric Ninja. It goes up, it goes down. Stop your exploring. We're going to still explore is what we do. Okay. Okay, all right. Okay, thank you, Jamie. She said good day, good night. All right, well, stay tuned. We're going to do something with him later on. It may be Friday, I'm not sure. It's something I'll probably want to announce, though. So it's probably a good thing we didn't do it tonight. But anyways. All right. Silver Honda says, algorithm food and smart dollar cost averaging. Thank you, brother. Silver Honda. And Matt Bittner with a speaker there. Thank you. Bosnian Stacker says, been there and I have done that. Awesome. Only thing left standing after inflation and recession. That's right, exactly. Colonic Stacker, what was the best fake satanic metal band? We know Behemoth is the best actual satanic band. Probably going to be a Deicide. I heard Deicide on Sopranos. I was watching Sopranos the other day. They played some Deicide. I think they're a fake satanic death metal band because I actually talked to Glenn Benton before, and I don't think he really believes this stuff. I really don't. Magic loves the lives. Thank you so much, Magic Micah. Man, you're awesome. Such a sweet treat. You're a treat. It's a treat having you here. Yes, indeed. And yeah, we appreciate it. So yes, you're awesome. What makes the lives great again is having you lovely ladies here. Magic Micah, yes, you're awesome. Glad you are here tonight. And Silver Honda says, as Marvin Gaye would say back in 1971, mother, there's too many of you crying. Brother, there's too many of you dying. What's going on? I forget the tune, or else I would have sang it. But anyways. All right, headed out to see the critters, but I'm still listening. All right, thank you, Annie. Annie Oakley, we're glad you're here too. Did you take the time to be here? You're awesome. Thank you so much. Very good. And we've got Slim says, another news, a Colorado joint price drop today to excess supply. Beat it with your corny analysis. All right, well, Slim. Let's see here. Slim Jim, let's snap into it. Colorado joint price drop today due to excess supply. Beat it with your corny analysis. All right. Well, all right, Slim. Well, you don't have to be there if you don't like the corny analysis. Thank you for the video. Thank you, Dan2886. Sometimes you're going to see people like that who have nothing else better to do than to troll. GQ says, Sal, thanks for your response to my question. Thank you, GQ, and I'm back here again. Thank you, brother. I think you're still with us. All right. In 30 years, we can have that discussion in this live stream. That's right. Let's reconvene. That's right. We'll do that. Will we be here in 30 years? I hope so. That'd be nice. I hope this community lasts that long. That'd be nice. That's a gorgeous. Congratulations, Sal. Thank you so much. Salgorithm and algorithm food from Urban D. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that very, very much. Pull this over here. Over here says debt ceiling, the national debt, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Just doesn't matter. In the long run, it doesn't matter. All right. Oh, Magic Mike. I remember the band Offspring, too. Offspring, yeah. They were pretty wild. That's right. Very good. They didn't have metal when the real Sopranos were around in northern New Jersey. Oh, so the Sopranos was a real family, or based off of a real family, right, Gold Chick? That's interesting. So from back in the day, apparently? I didn't know that. I thought it was completely made up. So the backstory is they were based off of a real family, but probably from a different time, I guess. Yeah, Silver Junkie Goldman. Don't know where he's at. Hopefully he'll come by. Rigo Silver says, if silver drops to 20, I'm buying. Yeah, there you go. Probably a lot of people would. Idlerish says, more games from the crooked paper market and the big holders. Yes, indeed. Silver and Gold Portugal. Switch some gold for silver soon. I wouldn't do it. For the reasons I mentioned in this video, actually. That's why I wouldn't do it. But thank you, Silver and Gold Portugal. Bosnian Stacker. Let the silver drop some more. I would not mind seeing gold drop too. Me too. I would love to see that. I took care of the scammer earlier. I already hit him. I'm going to report this. And in doing so, I think it's already gone. I think that's why that's doing that. My wife got this colloidal silver spray and some silver salve. She's been spraying it on everything. It really speeds up healing on both humans and domestic critters. That's good to know. That's pretty wild. Let me just see if I can report this. It didn't do anything last time, but I've already hidden it. Yeah, it's not doing it. Price manipulation, it is what it is, all right? Is what it is. And I mentioned that there and there too, that people would think that. Liquid electrums. I got the feeling the Fed can't slow down gold. A horse is out of the barn. Silver will follow with a vengeance. It's coming soon. Lots going down in June, I think. Yes. Yep, we'll see what happens in June and July. There's somebody else that made mention of that. That's got a report on that. I'm kind of curious. Hot-headed Joel. Sal, why don't you ever mention why silver and gold drastically fall in the middle of the night like they did last night? 1 to 2 a.m., things begin to tumble. Well, because I'm asleep, hot-headed Joel, I guess. I didn't see it. Would love to see some of that. I know sometimes it happens in the middle of the night. But anyways, but I don't know. So let's see. I mean, if you have anything, sometimes there's glitches. Sometimes those things get smoothed out. But if you can find something with screenshots that show what happened, I would love to talk about that and see. Because it could be these high-frequency trades where that's occurring. As I know, actually, we did see that happen during the market watch. And so, yeah, during that market watch, we watched those things happen. And JM Unleashed actually pointed one out. We saw it happen live. So I know that does happen from time to time. But anyways. Yep, that's right. Bearded Wonder. Too much colloidal silver can cause your skin to turn blue. That's exactly right. And Storm Wolf says, tonight I've decided to finally eat my cactus. Can you actually eat cactus? I don't know. That's wild. And once it's done, I assume I will puke a pint of blood. And then once I feel better, I will eat a tub of ice cream and feel better for luck. There you go. Okay, nice. All right, interesting. Let me know how that works out for you. And let's see here. Let's march on through. Copper Bone says, I will feed the algorithms. It's important to stack those greenbacks. Only you can combat climate change. Climax change, exactly. That's true. Copper bones. All right. Haha, was the great number 100. Nice. Already 100 on that. That's great. Thank you so much. Addicted to Minis and buying it. Is he loving it? Here's, by the way, Addicted to Minis and loving it has a cool channel too. He kind of talks stream of consciousness on his channel. But check him out. James Smith is here. No notification, but he's here. Thank you, my friend. All right. Appreciate you being here. Thank you guys for staying with me tonight. Al Grattan, how come the dollar, the up everything I buy takes dollars? It just doesn't make sense. How come the dollar, the up everything I buy takes more dollars? It's inflation. That's what it is. And I talk about that in the video. There's a lot of inflation going on. This is why it's good to have some gold and silver in your portfolio. At least some. Good live stream, says Bozian Stacker. Thank you. Me and my drone. All I can say is I'm head of the LCS now, so I can buy more. There you go. All right. Yes, indeed. Are you surprised? No, I'm not surprised, actually, Shinkenji. I'm not surprised at this point. I was a little surprised when it went below 25, but now that's below 25. But we still may have a solid support at 20 at least. But hey, that could change too. All right. Very good. Yeah, okay. Buck Fizzard says Hitcock45 watches the videos. He used to pop in here from time to time. And he's got a channel. Does he still have this channel? But yeah, he's got a pretty big following, if I'm not mistaken, with guns and stuff like that. But yeah, that's really cool. And I'm honored that he would take the time to stop by here. All right, let's Garth Michaels here. Says the following. With these macro factors have some effects on prices, the key is market manipulation on the COMEX. Silver is the most price-suppressed commodity in history. It's only at 45% of all-time highs, and a decade ago, BlackRock is shorting the price of silver so that they can take possession of physical silver. It will be a low price. Maybe that's why they're being on buying PSLV. It will then go up from a lower point and would otherwise be the case. And another critical factor is the metals adoption rate. Only 3% of the population owns metals. If that, I would be surprised if it was 3%, honestly. All that has to happen in a small increase. 2 to 3% of the supply will disappear, or some billionaire puts a mega order in for physical metals. And the same thing could happen to some degree. As supplies disappear, the price will skyrocket. Well, Garth, there was some talk about some order that was done through Miles Franklin for like $50 million worth of Silver Eagles. No proof was provided that that order ever took place. I even talked to somebody that was associated with Miles Franklin. We got no evidence that had I think that was probably fake news. Until we see any kind of receipts, I thought that thing was kind of a shady thing. That was a very strange thing how that was brought up. No proof was ever provided. No receipts were shown, even redacted receipts that order was placed. It just seems very, very strange that thing occurred. But yes, but if that were to actually occur, I think it would make big news and could have a dramatic impact. All right, and probably would only take a couple of $1 million to make it happen. 50 million is what this order was apparently, but that story just kind of fizzled out. And they were supposed to buy more, and they wanted Silver Eagles even at these very high premiums, and I just never saw anything about it. Medio Man is here. Good to see Medio Man. Good to see you. Silver Heist says, by Sal's law, of course, silver price would drop today because I ordered some metals last. Yep, I know. I hear you. I'm sorry, Silver Heist. It kind of sucks when that happens. Algorithmic thumbs up and hanging loose signs from the Global Warmer, which we always appreciate. Ralph Wiggum on this video, 750 silver, says the following. One of my best silver purchases was actually way before I knew anything about silver. I bought it in the mid-'80s at a flea market, and I was a teenager. I bought a small box of mostly foreign coins with some U.S. pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, etc. But the box did include a 1-ounce silver round and 1-ounce silver bar. In recent years, I tested them with a Sigma Metalytics tester, and they both are 3.9 silver. I bought the whole box of stuff for $5. Whoa! I bought for U.S. coins, and now the most valuable things in the box ended up being the 2 silver pieces. I have everything today. Best $5 spent ever. That's amazing, Ralph. It reminds me of the dream I had last night. I had a dream last night that I was at some antique shop, and they had this area where you could, anything was for a quarter. And they had like these little chunky square silver bars that were 1 ounce for a quarter a piece, and silver coins in there, 80%, 720% silver coins for 25 cents a piece. I bought a couple, then went back and bought more, and I said, hey, these are silver. She said, hey, load up. And so I bought them from her for 25 cents a pop. That was a cool dream. And then I woke up and I had to go to work. Man. It was a fun dream, though. Okay. Where are we at? Let's handle a couple more here. RS on this video from this evening says the following. It makes perfect sense, Sal. The silver market is tied to industrial output, whose near-term expectations are trending lower with deflation, but that's also good for gold because it's a hedge against lower purchasing power and a store of wealth. That's right, exactly. And I think probably gold is going to be a much better store of value in a deflationary period than silver will be. All right, very good. All right. Count Therpula says also, this is a really smoky market cover-up with explanations from experts in the markets that are as brittle as Betty White's back. We went broke in the months before COVID-19. Right now, everyone is gnawing on Liberty's skeleton. Yes, indeed. I like your choice of words there. Yes, indeed. Good to see Steve C is here. Welcome. Good to see you. K9 Lover is coming in here. K9 Lover says the following. Silver is needed for a lot of commodities. In order to make things, it needs to be cheap to do so. Yep, that's true. And but I think a lot of that is based off of the supply and stuff too. Silver's mostly, about 75% of silver's mined as a byproduct of other metals that are needed. So these other metals needed, you're getting a lot of silver out of there, probably at a close to $10 to $12 an ounce at most. Have a good night, Rocky Superstar. Have a good evening, my friend. Yes, indeed. Have a wonderful evening. Thanks for being here. Let's get up here. We've got Asif Azimabadi says here, this should not be that shocking. Let me do this. Except for the greenhorn stackers, gold is a precious metal. Silver is an industrial metal. When the stock market tanks, money goes to gold as opposed to silver. Money comes from French, yeah. Argentum is where the Latin word, yep. And that's just it. You know, it's how people view it, how the markets view it, and markets view it at different times. Silver Heist, now St. Paul's girl is really a dude, and the Germans have messed up too. That's right. Good to see Silver Heist is here tonight. Alabama 47, thank you. $4.70 for 47 for the Alabama 47. Goldbacks is the currency and money of the future. I think so too. I'm a big fan of the goldbacks. And it'll be quite the day when we see the Alabama goldback come into fruition. I think it's going to be a while, but that will be fun. Thank you. I agree. Thank you so much. And by the way, 470, I think is close to the value of one goldback. Thank you, Alabama 47. And thank you, Asik. Let's refresh these comments one more time. Something went wrong there, but anyways, let's refresh here. Let's see here. All right. We're getting long in the tooth, folks. Yep, this is a good sign. It was probably time to stop. All right. Well, thank you guys. I'm going to go ahead and say goodnight now. We had a wonderful time tonight. I got more videos to produce. Yep, and research to do. The work never stops, it seems, for the channel, but you guys are great. I appreciate you being here. I want to extend a multitude of gratitude to you all for being here tonight and leave you with this sage piece of advice, and that is this: to keep your feet on the stars and keep reaching for the ground. You guys, yeah, if you want to check out the link that JM Unleashed posted above. It's pinned. watch this video and put in their Gold Rush in the comments when you watch this video. Thank you, JM Unleashed. And check out JM Unleashed channel. Some good things are happening at JM Unleashed channel. You're going to want to stay tuned to that. Check out JM Unleashed as well. Thank you, Silver Heist. Have a wonderful evening. Take care, all.